Welcome to Sakhi Soul Stories, where whispers of the divine flow through the timeless bond between woman and nature. Today, we walk into a forest where shadows hold secrets, and a woman listens to what others cannot hear. This is the tale of the keeper of forest shadows. There was once a forest so vast, so ancient, that people feared to enter it after sunset. The villagers called it Aranaya, the place of endless trees. At dawn it was alive with birdsong and glowing dew. But when night fell, the forest grew mysterious, cloaked in mist, as though the earth itself exhaled. No one dared to stay inside after dark. No one, except one woman. She was known as Devika, though few called her by name. Most whispered about her instead. The keeper of forest shadows. She lived alone at the edge of Aranaya, in a small hut woven of reeds and stone. Her days were simple: collecting herbs, drawing water, tending to a small fire. Yet there was something about her presence that felt older than time itself. Children would see her walking barefoot along the forest trails, her palms brushing against ferns and her eyes lifted to the canopy. Hunters said she spoke with trees before they cut wood. Some even swore they had seen wolves walk at her side, as if she were one of them. But what she truly guarded was not wood or stone. She guarded the shadows. Every evening, as the last rays of sun bent into crimson, Devika would walk deep into the forest. She carried no lantern, no torch. She moved as if she belonged to the dusk itself. Villagers whispered, "Why does she vanish when shadows lengthen?" The truth was, Devika listened to the forest at night. When darkness fell, the trees spoke differently. Their roots hummed. The rivers deepened their voices. The night birds carried questions through the air. The shadows themselves shifted like living beings, not evil, not cruel, but guardians of forgotten wisdom. She would sit at the base of an ancient banyan tree, close her eyes and let the forest breathe through her. The shadows would lengthen, twist, gather, and within them, she saw stories. She saw a time when the forest was worshipped as temple. She saw women gathering by moonlight, offering flowers and chanting songs now long forgotten. She saw goddesses walking barefoot among rivers, their anklets echoing like wind chimes. The shadows carried memory. And Devika was their listener. One night, when the moon was hidden and the forest darker than ever, a boy wandered in. He had run away from the village, his heart heavy with grief after losing his mother. He stumbled through thorns and roots until he collapsed, exhausted, near the banyan tree. Devika found him there, trembling. Without a word, she wrapped her shawl around him and lit a small flame of dried herbs. The fire crackled, not bright enough to banish the shadows, only enough to keep him warm. The boy whispered, "Aren't you afraid? The forest is full of spirits." Devika smiled. "Yes, but not the kind you fear. Shadows are not here to harm you. They are here to remind us." "Remind us of what?" he asked. "That we are never alone. That everything we lose returns in another form. That your mother is still here, in the rustle of these leaves, in the cool of the wind, in the shadows wrapping you now." The boy listened. For the first time since her death, he did not cry. He simply sat, hearing the heartbeat of the night. When dawn came, Devika walked him back. From then on, the villagers whispered differently. They no longer feared her. They began to call her not just keeper of shadows, but also the woman who remembers. Seasons passed. Devika grew older, yet her presence never dimmed. Under her care, the forest remained untouched. When loggers came, storms drove them away. When fire threatened, rain arrived uncalled. It was as though the shadows themselves rose to protect her. And even now, they say, if you walk too deep into the Aranaya forest at night, you may see a woman in a simple shawl, sitting by the banyan tree, her eyes half closed, her hands resting on the earth, listening to shadows speak. Not everyone will see her, only those who are ready to listen, ready to remember. This was the Keeper of Forest Shadows, the first story in our series, Women of the Moon and Forest. May it remind you that silence is not emptiness, but a language of its own. That shadows are not to be feared, but to be understood. Thank you for listening to Sakhi Soul Stories. Until next time, may you walk gently in the forest of your own soul, and may its whispers guide you home.